Your workout starts before you even touch a weight, and that's because you probably need a warm up. Good warm up is gonna like set the tone for your workout, gonna make sure you're warmed up enough, like to the point that you're not gonna put yourself at risk for getting hurt, and it's just gonna make sure that your performance is as optimal as possible for the gym. Yo, what is up, everybody? I'm Cyrus. I'm a natural lifter. Been lifting for 15 years now. Been researching this topic for a decade, and now I take all the experience and everything I've learned over the years, and I teach guys like yourself how to build drug-free muscle with just 2 workouts per week. So in this video, I want to just briefly talk about warm-ups really quick, because a lot of guys don't even warm up when they go to the gym. A lot of guys just go to the gym and just start getting into it, which, you know, is cool. Like, you're still going to see gains, but you're kind of leaving some on the table, because with a proper warm-up, kind of like I said in the intro, that your performance is going to be way better with an actual warm-up. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about it a little bit, and I'll also talk about what my warm-up typically looks like. So I'll just kind of walk you guys through it. When I go to the gym, whatever I'm doing that day, whatever my first couple, exercises are going to be, typically they're going to be some sort of compound lift, so squat, bench, deadlift, pull up, row, maybe a lunge, anything like that. I don't know what you may be doing, but I highly suggest you start your workout with compound lifts as well too, just because they give you the most bang for your buck if you are a natural lifter. So let's say, for example, that I'm starting my workout with a bit of squats and some pull-ups. So what will my warm-up look like? Honestly, when I get there, I just hit the bar. I hit the bar for like 3, sometimes even 4 sets, sometimes even 5 sets of the bar. And the first set is typically like not even like 5 reps, because I'm usually pretty tight. I'm kind of stiff. I'm a little sore. So I'll do 5 reps on the first set maybe. And then second set, I might do 10. Third set, I might even do something crazy like 20, 25, just like really get the blood flow pumping through my legs, start bracing, start getting my core ready, a little bit of that. And that's just gonna really set the tone for your squat and like make sure you're properly warm up. That way you can actually squat with efficiency and squat with like actual performance. So 3 or 4 sets, all the bar. I focus on getting really, really low on my squats with my warm-up sets as well too with the bar, just to like really make sure I'm getting my depth on my squats. I go pretty fast, pretty quick, pretty fast on the concentric and the eccentric, just to make sure like I'm getting up and down. Plus it's a warm-up, it shouldn't take too long. This usually take me just a few minutes, and after I'm done with that, I'll start throwing weights on. And my progression for squats typically looks like I throw a plate on. This is a warm-up set, and I do maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 reps. Nothing crazy, like nothing super intense. And that might be my first set. Second set, I might hit the plate again. I might do it for 10. Second set, I'll throw 2 plates on. Maybe I'll do it for just a little bit smaller, like 3 or 4 reps, maybe even 2 reps. Sometimes I'll even do 2. That'll be a set. And depending on how I feel, like if I feel like I need to hit the 2 plates again before, I get up to my real working set, then I might hit another set for a double. I might hit another set on squats for like a triple, blah, blah, blah. But basically, once I'm ready, then I'll go into my working set. But that's what my warm-up progression looks like for squat, and it's pretty standard across like any compound lift too. So I'll give you the example if I'm going to do bench press. If I'm doing bench press, super similar. I'll literally hit the bar empty, and I'll do that. Usually it's pretty easy to warm up on the bar, and I can hop on that first set and I'll literally do like 30 reps in a row. And I might do that 2 or 3 times. I might do a second set, I might do another 30. Sometimes if I'm really tight, really like not really feeling it, not super loose, I'll even get on the bar and I'll do like 50 reps in a row just with the bar. And these are all super deep, really big squeeze, deep as I can on my form, perfect technique. Pretty fast on the up and down, concentric and the eccentric as well too. I'll even switch up my grip too when I'm bench pressing, just to get like warmed up throughout different grips, even though I'm mainly going to focus on one. So if this is my typical barbell bench press grip, and this is like what I'm working on for my workout, I'll like do different grips throughout the warm up. Like I'll start here, close grip, like regular grip, and I'll go like super wide as well too, just to get a good stretch on all parts of my chest and get my triceps warmed up as well too. Now that's pretty much it. If I need some extra stuff, like if I got a little bit of elbow pain or something like that, I might hop over, grab like a red elastic band, and I'll throw it around something. I'll do some like tricep push downs, a little bit of that just to get my elbows warmed up. Same thing for like squats, whatever compound lift you may do, and I might do a little bit of arm swings, a little bit of leg swings if I'm doing squats or lower body, anything like that. But that's pretty much it. Like my compound lifts, since I start with compound lifts always, I pretty much just warm up with whatever exercise I'm going to be doing. I'll do a couple warm-up sets. It's nothing super structured. It's just the idea is that you just want to get blood flow pumped into your muscles before you start. And kind of gradually work up to your working set, but you don't want to work up to your working set in the way that your warm-up sets feel like actual sets. They should feel like warm-ups. They should be fast. You don't need a rest break for them. Just go right into them, back to back. Keep it light. And then once you're finally ready, like then go into your really heavy set. And that's about it. If I'm doing something different, like maybe like pull-ups or something, it's a little bit harder for me to warm up with pull-ups because as soon as I do a pull-up, I feel like I'm working out. So I might do something like lat machine pull-downs and hit that for a few reps, like lighter weight, until I feel like I'm ready to go. So if I'm doing like 2 or 3 compound lifts for the day, like maybe a squat, a pull-up, and then maybe I'm going to do like some bench press, I'll warm up for like all 3 of those most likely. But by the time I'm done with those exercises for my workout, I'm typically, my whole body's warmed up. I already warmed up, I already did legs, I already did upper body, I already did some back. All of the rest of my isolation work and all the rest of my accessory lifts, typically I don't even need to warm up anymore. I can just go straight into working sets. So this is cool because 1, it'll save you lots of time because you already warmed up through your compound lifts. You don't need to warm up for every single accessory lift. Number 2, it saves you energy too because if you're already warmed up, there's no reason to warm up for your accessory lifts. It's just going to decrease your performance and your strength. So if you're ready, like if you're good to go on your accessories and you feel loose enough and you feel like you're not going to put yourself at risk for getting hurt, then just go straight into your working sets when it comes to your accessory lifts. Number 3, I don't think I have a number 3. Did I say it saves you time already? It does save you lots of time. So that's about it. Hopefully you learned something. It's a good tip. Peace out. Bye.